They said, if the wolf should devour him when we are so strong a band, then surely we should have already perished. Then when they led him off and were of one mind that they should place him in the depth of the pit, we inspired in him, Thou wilt tell them of this deed of theirs when they know thee not. And they came weeping to their father in the evening, saying, O our father, we went racing one with another, and left Joseph by our things, and the wolf devoured him, and thou believest not our sayings, even when we speak the truth. And they came with false blood on his shirt. He said, Nay, but your minds have beguiled you into something. My course is comely patience, and Allah it is whose help is to be sought in that predicament which ye describe. And there came a caravan, and they sent their water drawer. He let down his pail into the pit. He said, Good luck, here is a youth. And they hid him as a treasure, and Allah was aware of what they did. And they sold him for a low price, a number of silver coins, and they attached no value to him. And he of Egypt who purchased him said unto his wife, Receive him honorably. Perchance he may prove useful to us, or we may adopt him as a son. Thus we established Joseph in the land that we might teach him the interpretation of events. And Allah was predominant in his career, but most of mankind know not. And when he reached his prime, we gave him wisdom and knowledge. Thus we reward the good. And she in whose house he was asked of him an evil act. She bolted the doors and said, Come. He said, I seek refuge in Allah. Lo, he is my Lord, who hath treated me honorably. Wrongdoers never prosper. She verily desired him, and he would have desired her if it had not been that he saw the argument of his Lord. Thus it was that we warded off from him evil and lewdness. Lo, he was of our chosen slaves. And they raced with one another to the door, and she tore his shirt from behind. And they met her Lord and Master at the door. She said, What shall be his reward, who wisheth evil to thy folk, save prison or a painful doom? Joseph said, She it was who asked of me an evil act, and a witness of her own folk testified. If his shirt is torn from before, then she speaketh truth, and he is of the liars. And if his shirt is torn from behind, then she hath lied, and he is of the truthful. So when he saw his shirt torn from behind, he said, Lo, this is of the guile of you women. Lo, the guile of you is very great. O Joseph, turn away from this, and thou, O woman, ask forgiveness for thy sin. Lo, thou art of the faulty. And women in the city said, The ruler's wife is asking of her slave boy an ill deed. Indeed, he has smitten her to the heart with love. We behold her in plain aberration. And when she heard of thy sly talk, she sent for them and prepared for them a cushioned couch to lie on at the feast, and gave to every one of them a knife, and said to Joseph, Come out unto them. And when they saw him, they exalted him and cut their hands, exclaiming, Allah blameless, this is not a human being. This is no other than some gracious angel. She said, This is he on whose account he blamed me. I asked of him an evil act, but he proved continent. But if he do not my behest, he verily shall be imprisoned, and verily shall be of those brought low. He said, O my Lord, prison is more dear than that unto which they urge me, and if thou fend not off their wiles from me, I shall incline unto them and become of the foolish. So his Lord heard his prayer and fended off their wiles from him. Lo, he is hearer, knower. And it seemed good to them, the men folk, after they had seen the signs of his innocence, to imprison him for a time. And 2 young men went to prison with him. One of them said, I dreamed that I was pressing wine. The other said, I dreamed that I was carrying upon my head bread, whereof the birds were eating. Announce unto us the interpretation, for we see thee of those good at interpretation. He said, The food which ye are given daily shall not come unto you, but I shall tell you the interpretation ere it cometh unto you. This is of that which my Lord hath taught me. Lo, I have forsaken the religion of the folk who believe not in Allah, and are disbelievers in the hereafter. And I have followed the religion of my fathers, Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. It never was for us to attribute aught as partner to Allah. This is of the bounty of Allah unto us, the seed of Abraham, and unto mankind. But most men give not thanks.